What's up, nerds? Welcome to the Omni4Game podcast, episode 27. I am Sean, and I'm joined with Chris and Brandon, as always.
Alright, what's up, guys? Today's Omni4Game recap, a real short one for you this week. We have a locals recap, as always. We go straight to the weekly reveals, and then we finish things off with the comment questions. So if you guys like this podcast, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Locals recap. I believe Chris is going to start us off.
Yeah, so I played Royal Knights last night because I was waiting for some cards in the mail that hadn't shown up yet, and I just grabbed it because while I was going through our bulk, I still had the whole core, so I just grabbed it and said, why not? So it's super outdated, it has nothing new in it. Heck, I'm even still playing those on Mechamons, and after last night, I would just definitely cut those.
Only has 3 Omnimon.
That card is definitely dead in the water.
It's so bad. It's a trap.
Yeah. So round 1, I played Caleb, who was playing Diaboromon. That was pretty fun.
Hashtag free.
I think Sean showed up for this really funny part where I bounced his Diaboromon Ace back to his hand with Ult Force, and then he so desperately wanted me to attack, and I was just gonna go into it because I was going for game anyways, to do it, and I was just like,
You forgot. You were swinging. You swung. You turned your thing sideways, and Caleb immediately was like, and he started moving the card.
And I started going back. I was like, wait a second. It was already declared. It was just so funny. I was just like, I started turning the card, and Caleb, he's so easy to predict. I love Caleb. He's like this. And he's like, holding
he literally just had it ready. He's like, okay.
He's got it like it's a weapon in his hand. He's ready to
I mean, you should have known it was in his hand anyway, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just thought it was funny. But, I was going for lethal anyway, so I ended up 2-0ing him. And then next round, I played against Tyler, they're from Mobile, Alabama. They have, I think their group has their own YouTube channel called DigiNerds.
Mm-hmm.
And he was playing Numamon. That deck was pretty interesting to run against.
First time we got to see a version of it.
Yeah, it was a little bit different than the versions I've seen some online. Like he wasn't playing. He said he didn't have the RB1 Monzimon in that deck. But yeah, game 1 he rushed me down really quick, which I was afraid of. That's like the biggest fear. I don't play removal. So,
yeah, you can't really
like when Marcus is my removal. It's like, So, game 1 he rushed me down really quick. Game 2, I popped off. I was able to he had no cards in hand. And then I just ended up winning game 2. And then game 3 we were going into time. We had like 6 minutes.
Yeah,
plus turns. Yeah, so it was definitely in his favor because he could definitely just rush me down. But I think there was... Sean, you were standing there. I don't think there's anything I could have done to force the tie because he had the Louis in hand. Like, I could have...
Yalamon was very clearly the better play.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because he had 2 bodies on the field and Yukamon coming out of raising with the Louis in hand. I think, based on what I saw, I don't think there was a way for you to win,
or at least tie.
Yeah, draw.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a way for you to actually force a draw just because of what he had in his hand.
So
if he didn't have the Louis, what you did would have been fine. But
yeah, agreed. But yeah, because he had a Uko coming out of raising. Oh, you know what it was? I gave him too much memory. If I wouldn't have given him 3 memory, I think I'd been okay.
All he needed was 2 because he had the Uko and raising.
Oh, the Uko. Yeah, that's right. So I'd have had to choke him to 1 memory.
Also, I think Louis gains memory too. So actually, I think you're just giving him 1 memory. So I don't think there was anything you could do.
Okay, so that makes me feel better. So I ended up losing that one, as well. Round 3, I ended up playing against Will and Shine Greymon. Ended up losing that one, and that one was also kind of fun. There was just a couple funny moments, I won't get too much into it because I think Will listens to this and he knows what happened.
He does.
And then so round 4, I played my losing streak against Ben continues. That damn dirty Ben. He was playing Yellow Vaccine again. I was very confused why he was down here at the lower tables with me.
It's because he was playing against decks that aren't real.
Yeah. It was so funny because we had a couple people from Mobile Store come and play with us this week. There were 4 of them, and if I'm correct, they brought one player brought Royal Knights, which was crazy.
So
that I
crazy.
also had
2
yeah.
Royal Knight players
Yeah,
in the
what
same
is
room.
this?
Like, what year is it?
One brought Royal Knights, one brought Blue Flare with some very interesting text that I actually kind of want to try out.
Mhm.
One brought like a security control / like yellow hybrid,
Yeah,
and
like
then
a yellow hybrid list.
they brought Numamon. So that was crazy. So Ben was not prepared for any of that, which is hilarious.
He got paired immediately, I think, with Blue Flare.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was funny. So I was playing against Ben. I think I got game 1, and I knew there was a chance he was playing Pillowmon.
I mean,
But I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all at game 1. I was just like, I know he's got to have it. It just depends on how many. Game 2, he opened up nuts. He like rushed me down in like 2 turns. Like he went full yellow vaccine stuff and just murked me.
the Wombos.
Oh yeah, womboed hard. And then game 3 was a little bit of a back and forth. I was mostly on the defensive. And then towards like the later stages of the game, he just started seeing all of his Pillowmons, and I can only out them so many times before he gets me down. So yeah, I had both Marcuses in my hand because I finally saw the Pillowmon game 2. I saw him like at it, or he was searching or something, and I knew it was there, and I was like, okay, so now anytime I see Marcus, if I draw, I gotta just hold it. I just gotta hope it doesn't get hit out of security. So I end up just holding them until he starts playing the pillows, and it just happened that he played 3 pillows, and he saw all 3 pillows, and
3 consecutive turns to lock you out
Yeah.
of the game while he killed you.
Sean, why you played Agumon, so you could on-play the Agumon, trigger Marcus again, and then kill it?
Yeah, it was to give you removal for those guys without passing turn.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was pretty funny.
That's why I stopped playing that deck, dude. Losing to those cards just felt so bad.
I'm just sitting there holding the Omni, and he's got like 3 security, and I've got a Marcus on board, I could just kill him, and it's just like I can't.
Yeah,
so that
like,
was that. No, I'm losing to Lil Pillow.
Yep.
So that was funny. I had fun actually. The Royal Knight deck was actually kind of fun. Like it does some really interesting things. Like I like the Ult Force card for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. So
same. It's a fun deck to play. I just stopped playing it because you just lose to rookies.
Yeah, the one card. Yeah, one sort of card.
Like
a Psychmon or a Pillowmon, you're just like, cool. I guess I just can't really play.
A Solarmon, all that. Yeah,
yeah.
I would definitely have. Real. If I wanted to play it again, there was definitely some changes I would make for sure. Like all those Omekamons would come out. I'd maybe leave like 1, maybe. I don't know about cutting the sisters. I would definitely probably cut the Blanc. I think is that the one that just reveals. I cut that one, but I really
the one that reveals.
Okay, I would cut the CL, but I think I would keep the Blanc because I liked the draw too. Like it helped a couple times.
I don't.
It helped getting a little bit going.
I don't like playing something to pass my turn that's on a Royal Knight in that deck.
Yeah.
Because you need them to be sucked up by Drazel so you can kill people. I think you could consider playing X Program in the list as some removal. Because if they go wide, you can just kill everything that doesn't have X antibody in its sources. Or its traits, I mean.
Smart.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a white option. So like, you always have...
Yeah, not like you have very many of those.
So, yeah, that was fun. I had fun. Getting, again, our locals is really cool because we just get to play against a bunch of random different stuff. So...
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then I guess Brandon's next, right? Because he definitely did the next worst, right?
Oh yeah, no. I definitely did second better.
All right, so I played Ragna OTK, and round 1 I played against Jesmon, and over the course of several turns, I never saw a Mega, and watched him just kill me. And then games 2 and 3, I saw stuff and he didn't. And then I won 2-1. Round 2, I played against Blue Flare, which was an interesting matchup. I ended up losing that match 1-2. I could have won all 3 games if I had seen. I think I was missing one piece of my combo, the 2 games that I lost, and he just killed me before I saw it. Round 3, I played against Dia. I won that match 2-0, and then Caleb asked to play something else, so I played Security Control versus his. What deck was he playing?
All Force.
Yeah, All Force, and then won that match 2-0 before time in the round was called. So I 4-0'd Caleb.
Why are you doing that to Caleb? Why are you doing that to Caleb?
For the content.
And then I played against Yellow Hybrid round 4 and ended up losing the match 1-2. It was the same situation as a Blue Flare. I was just missing a combo card in order to kill him before he killed me. So
We've been over this.
2-2.
Ragna is the definition of a 50-50 deck.
Yeah, I mean, you either kill them or you don't. It's 50-50.
Yep. All right, and then for me, I went entirely undefeated, because even the one game that I lost,
okay.
and I mean game, not round.
So now undefeated.
The one game I lost, I did to myself.
Yeah,
so
but
I
you still
beat
lost.
myself.
What?
That's a game loss. That's a game loss.
I beat myself. So
how many cards were in your deck this time?
50. We made
Yeah,
sure.
did you make sure to not 47
I
card
made
deck,
sure I
you
counted
filthy
this
cheater?
time. Yeah. So to start,
I was just gonna say, yeah, Brandon winning last week with Red Hybrid is null and void because he was playing a 47 card deck, like a.
I don't even know where they went. Like I don't touch my deck.
I'm sure it was your camera angle. Cheater.
Put a little asterisk right next to it on the weekly counter.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Yeah, it is what it is. But this week, full legal 50 card deck. Nothing they can take away from me.
I'm sure. Definitely playing some cards that shouldn't be hit on the ban list.
Hey, I mean, if they ain't on the list, they ain't on the list. So what are you gonna do about it? So you'll see the gameplay throughout the week, but I was playing Luga. I went 4-0 with it. So my first round was against Bloom, Mel's Bloom again. Game 1, Mel attempted to set me back by merciful moding my board after quantum moning me.
He does it way too early.
Yeah,
it always goes merciful mode way too early.
Yeah, I would say it was definitely way too early.
You only had like 5 cards in trash, didn't you? Like it just.
Yeah, 5 or 6. So it was way too early. But the problem is, I was missing my level 5, so the Quantumon was constantly checking my top card, and of course my level 5 gets revealed and he bot decks it, so I had to keep digging for it. But once I saw the level 5, I OTK'd. It was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, he thinks that if he goes into merciful mode, he's just gonna win.
Yeah.
Because last week
it's wind.
Yeah. Mode. Yeah, last week when I was playing Levia,
and your trash is set up, I'm merciful now.
Yeah, like last week when I was playing Levia, I only had like 3 or 4 cards in trash, and he merciful moded me, and I'm like, that's okay.
Yeah,
like there's nothing even in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, this is my answer to these decks, and I go, okay. And next time I was like, all right, Biting Crush.
Put it back.
Yeah, do it again.
It's dead now.
Well, you can't kill Merciful Mo with Biting Crush. I hope you didn't actually do that.
No. It's just like I can just answer it. Like,
oh, okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Ready to go.
Yeah. It's only good if you do it early like that. It's only good in a deck where you can kill them on like the next turn or two.
Right.
Otherwise, you need to do it at a very precise time.
Yeah. So, anyways, continue with your chat and Brandon.
Yeah.
Game 2 was just Luga stuff. You know, you promote the level 3 and you just win.
Yeah, sounds about right. Stupid dog.
Round 2, I 2-0'd Mario. He brought Greymon Tribal this week instead of Security Control. Game 1 was super filthy because he checked like all of my security and managed to hit like 2 Black Gatos out of security. And I already put 1 Black Gato in trash.
Set up your trash for you.
Yeah, so when I popped off, I had like 9 swings. And he was very confused as to why I had 9 swings. And I was like, bruh, you hit the Black Gatos out of security. They're there. They're here to kill you.
I mean, if someone's unfamiliar with that deck, it seems really unfair. Like it seems like you have to be cheating whenever you do like the combo.
Nah, he's played against that deck.
I know he knows. But
yeah, but it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since anyone's played that.
Yeah,
You're right.
I haven't played it since 14.
He's got new dad brain. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a real thing, man. So game
How would you
2,
know?
Yeah, how the hell would you know?
I have a child. Just because
Your
it's a little
cat
kitty
doesn't
cat
count,
Your
guys.
cat does not count. This guy.
Yeah.
All right, just continue. I'm dying over here.
So game 2, I was on the ropes a bit. He had established a Gaomon with 1 layer of protection, and I
Why
went
does
for
that
my
matter?
Fenriluga play. Yeah, because if I couldn't kill him this turn, because I didn't have Chimera in hand to just DNA for game, and I didn't have any Black Gatos, so my Fenriluga couldn't double swing because I had to pop a body on the board to unsuspend. So I had to kill it because I'm assuming he's going to have the Blitz Omni in hand. So he's already checked like 3 of my security. He'll unsuspend, check the last 2, and then Blitz Omni.
Okay.
So I'm assuming he has game in hand. So I clear the first layer, or the only layer of protection with the Fenriluga swing. I've got 2 memory, and I'm like, okay, well, there's like 1 or 2 ways for me to get out of here. Let me hard play Tyranno, and I happened to reveal the Hell Luger, and I went, all right, kosher. Evo the Hell Luger on top of the Tyranno, and kill the Gaiomon. So I did like high roll ish by
You high rolled the hell out of him 2 games.
Yeah, by
He gives
the
you
Hell
the Black
Luger.
Gatos, and then okay.
I'm pretty sure I was winning that.
Win.
I'm pretty sure I was winning that first game either way. But the Black Gatos was just like you played yourself. Round 3, I played against Blue Flare. Again, this was the only match where I lost a game, and it was game 1. Because I foolishly, like I even told myself before the game start, all right, I'm playing against Blue Flare. Don't put multiple bodies on the board. Just don't do it. He's gonna stun you.
Oh, that makes it even worse that you told yourself that before the match started.
And then, like my first turn, I hard played Gabumon, and I had a dude in raising. So some stuff happens. I'm pretty sure I swing with the Gabumon and it lived. And I went panic because I promoted. And swung with the Gabumon. He's 1,000 DP. I'm not expecting him to live. And he checks like a tamer or something like that. And I went, oh.
Did you swing with the other guy then?
We're fine. Swing with the other guy. Lived. And I went,
oh, get destroyed.
And I lost from there. At that moment, I was like, all right, I played this game wrong.
He played into their 1 win condition.
Yeah, their 1 win con, and I played into it. Game 2, he lost himself because he went into Metal Greymon and then went into Metal Greymon X Antibody on top of it to give itself the extra security check and all that good stuff. Swung through like 2 of my security, and then I just promoted and outed it. None of it has save, so all of his good pieces went to the garbage to never be seen again, and I just won from there. And then game 3 was pretty close, but once I was able to pop off, I popped off. I had ADP, a delicate plan, for those who don't know, but it ultimately didn't matter because I hit Sarai out of security, but Sarai doesn't have enough source stripping to strip Fenriluga completely. So even if it would have procced, I would have been fine. Plus, Chimera in hand. Like, you don't care.
Okay, we get it. You have all the answers. Did you show him the Chimera too and go, I could have just done this to you too?
They were talking about it after the match.
Yeah, we talked about it after, but I think I did BM either Mel or Mario.
I'm sure you BM'd everybody.
I BM'd one of them.
Just show people how you could have won even more after the game was over, like it matters.
I can't remember if it was Mel or Mario, but I was like, oh yeah, but this is so fair. I could have just kept going, and then yeah. And then I got the finals against the Poop deck, because both of us were the undefeateds.
That's how that works.
I 2-0'd him. Yeah, 2-0'd him. Game 1 was close. What really threw me off is I went to go into the BT15 Lugar, the level 4, and I swung with it, ditched the Hell Luger, evoed into it. So the Hell Luger's coming in 11k DP for 1 check, and I'm like, alright, he's cool, he's safe. And then he goes, Fanglong Ace? And I went, what do you mean?
Put it back in your hands, stupid.
Yeah, Azulong just came in and was like, boop. back in your hand. And I was like, so I don't get my Hell Luger. And because of how I did the attack, it's his turn now. Because I planned on choking him to 1 memory, wiping his body off the board, and doing my Hell Luger stuff to search. But instead, now it's his turn at 3 memory, and he has a level 6 on the board. And I'm
Stupid.
like, I still end up winning that game. It was
clearly,
it was really close.
You told us how everything panned out.
Yeah, I Def X'd, cleared his board. That felt pretty good, especially since the Azulong Ace gave me 4 memory for Def Xing. Feels nice. Game 2, he almost rookie rushed me, but I was like prioritizing board clearing instead of OTKing, because the new BT15 Lugo is really good because he had a suspended level 3, so all I have to do, and a standing level 3, so I just swing at the suspended one and then use his effect to trash a card to pop the other one. So I was doing a really good job of like controlling the board. And there was even a game where, you'll see it in the gameplay of course, he was surprised that I didn't swing with my level 5 and then go into the fin, so I could do a more optimal like OTK strat. But what I was actually doing is I hard evoed into the fin, played all the extra bodies out, hard evoed into Hell, popped his level 5, and then went into the OTK strat. That way I didn't play into the ace again. So I learned from my mistakes. And I'll have you know,
Okay.
I don't think I ever forgot my analog youth. Not once.
We'll see. I still haven't checked the footage, but we'll see.
So, super close games. But Luga's OP. That's why we put it in tier S tier. It's an OP deck.
Yeah, Baumon to 1 or banned. I'll take either.
Nah, Baumon. We need 7 Baumons.
Shut up. Okay.
Luga says, "Hey, your egg deck is my egg deck now. Just like when it's your memory, it's actually my memory.
Ours.
It's our turn.
Our turn.
I actually do that on the footage too. I went our turn.
Yeah.
It was funny too because I think it was the guy who was playing the poop deck was a huge Fenrir Luga fan, and I put his memory.
I remember him talking about it.
Yeah, so I put his memory to 2, and then no, it was like, I think it was like 3, and then I analog youthed one of the memory back to 2, and he was like, "All right, cool, my turn at 2," and I went, "Our turn."
Yeah, you thought, bro. What?
Our turn.
It's our turn, son.
Yeah, Chris, eat a dick.
Eat a fresh bag of penises.
Have you guys ate yet?
No. The fuck?
No.
Damn, y'all suck. Y'all don't learn your lesson. I had a bowl of pasta before I got on here.
It's
I
not
cooked
pasta.
extra pasta. I cooked extra pasta
It's not pasta.
Thursday night.
Brandon, that's all you eat is pasta.
It's not You can't call it pasta.
Noodles. Are you happy now?
No.
So anyway, I cooked extra Thursday just so I'd have some leftovers for today.
I'm so happy for you.
Uh,
All right, so weekly reveals. We have some alt arts. Nice Armageddon alt art with a sample tattooed
It's
across
so beautiful.
It looks
Yeah,
very
just right across his
disgusting.
face.
This is a little
Disgusting. That's
squirm
beautiful.
tail. Yeah, okay.
Hey, it looks like a giant tapeworm.
He does with arms. Then we have this broken thing right here.
Yeah.
I do love how Omni's
also
face is
beautiful.
right behind the sword.
Yeah, the end of purple
Yep.
as we know it is this card.
It's the
I mean,
end
blue
of
and
purple.
green decks just like permanently just start putting this in their deck, right?
I mean, I would
Yeah,
play
if you wanna
this
be
in any
smart.
deck that has an issue with purple because you can just hard play it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
9
true.
cost option that says,
Not memory.
get out of here.
Yeah.
It's 3
It
more
really is
memory
just an
than
option.
evoing into merciful mode.
Yeah.
And it bot decks everything.
Yeah.
And it's a body, yeah.
Yeah, like
It's a 16k body.
yeah, and it strips all their sources too. Like, and if they don't answer it
Yo.
immediately, you could potentially just kill them.
Yep.
This is a secret, right?
No, it's a super.
Super.
The two
Yeah, let's
secrets-
go.
Yeah, the
Greymon
and
and,
the Greymon and the DNA Fenrir Luga.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's super
Yeah,
card.
that trash stupid card, yeah.
Yeah, this
That's also sick. That one, hey, it actually lines up. Davis is on the blue side, Ken's on the green
it
Yeah.
does.
How dare they?
side. Brandon, did you not see the comment that went over this?
Yeah, all I'm saying is maybe we don't design the card that way then. Like they wrote themselves into a corner there.
All right.
This is also really clean.
This is also beautiful. This will be in my red decks from now until we get a better Ace level 7. Because like this card's effect is busted.
Yeah. I like how transparent the wings are. The wings are just chef's kiss.
Yeah. Like I can't wait because like even if you can't Ace Evo into this, it's just an 8 cost option that just blows up 15,000. Like, and it's just a body.
Yep.
Like, I can't wait until we get these Ace cards.
I love all the detail that's in the sword. Like, I don't know if it's easy for you guys to pick up while you're looking at it like this, but when I'm looking at it like really close, like you can see the reflection of his armor in the tip, like the top end of the sword, and you can see sun glare coming off of it. Like they actually put a piece of glare coming off the sword. Like, God, this is magnificent looking.
Yeah, you're gonna really enjoy looking at it when I Ace Evo into it.
I will. Honestly, I'll respect it.
I'll be like, anything else? And it'll be like, oh, I guess I just lose now.
The Takato is really sick too.
Takato, beautiful tamer, terrible card.
Bad card.
It's disappointing that this card looks so nice because it is just not good.
The weird thing for me is like I get like it's obviously going with the Crimson mode, but this is clearly him because I guess we already have a Takato where he's bio-merging with Gallantmon, right?
Well, this is a bio-merge card.
Right,
it's literally it's a worse version of BT12.
Did he never bio-merge? No, I meant like on the card art. I'm sorry, but like we already have one of him doing this, but with Gallantmon in the background.
I don't think they're bio-merging in the BT12 alt art. They're just
like
there.
One of those where he's got the line behind him.
Yeah,
just got him. Okay, then why is this Crimson mode behind him? Because he never bio-merged into Crimson mode. That's not how that worked, right?
No, it's 100% how that works.
I have no idea.
Crimson mode is him as Gallantmon merged with the weird
I know. Thing. Right, I get that, but I don't know. I thought it would be Gallantmon behind him.
Yeah, well, your argument makes no sense.
It should be Gallantmon and the weird bike thing.
Doesn't even matter. Okay.
It does matter, Sean.
It doesn't because that card's not going to see play. Then we have Ancient Greymon. Got all the ancients with him. Got the Beetle. Got the...
Well, I mean, the other half of them are with
Wizenmon. I think this is Kazuchi or whatever it is, the yellow one.
Yeah.
I forget the name of that one. It's not Kazuchi, it's something else.
There's a lot going on in this art.
Yeah, there's
Ancient Volcanic.
Yeah, looks cool.
Hate that card.
And then we have this guy.
Here we go.
That's the ram looking thing. That's
Tommy's.
Something else. And then this is the purple one. That's the Sphinxmon, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks cool.
I love how you can see Ancient Troy in the back just blasting.
Can you?
Oh, this one?
Yeah, he's right there. He's above his claws. That's not Ancient Garu blasting. That's Ancient Troy.
Oh, this is Ancient Troy. Oh, it is.
It is.
I thought that was like a cannon on his back or something. Okay.
No, you remember Ancient. You remember Ancient Troy? Oh my god, that card is so troll.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that card.
I'm glad that card got power creeped out. That card was annoying to play against.
For real.
Then we have Takuya.
Dumb Takuya.
Interesting.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. You guys are all Greymon fans until it comes hybrid, and then suddenly you're Garuruman fans.
When it matters, when it counts. When it counts, yeah.
It's interesting that, like, I obviously get that Ancient Grey is a top end, but like, is it not odd that Takuya has Ancient Grey on his card? Because he's...
I don't know. This could be something about the movies. I never watched the season 4 movie, so maybe if you guys have seen it in the comments, let us know. But maybe they use the ancient forms in the movie.
Okay.
Sean, do you know what's also in that season?
Lord Nymon?
Trains.
Oh
Trains. Trains are a super big part of that season. Unironically.
And it's big part of the movie with the Parasite Mon.
Yeah.
Arguably better than Takuya's art.
Yeah, of course you'd say that.
So much better.
He does look very distinguished.
I mean, look at Koji. He's got that cool bandana on. Takuya doesn't have a cool bandana.
What's his hair?
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
He's got a ponytail.
Interesting. And then this art looks cool,
That's
but
sick.
The card sucks.
So bad.
Yeah,
what a
such
shame.
cool art.
Yeah.
Wasted art.
So wasted, dude. This should be the
It'll
BT15.
look cool in my binder.
Yeah. It'll look cool when I'm selling it, because I'm never going to
Yeah.
play it. And then this looks pretty
also looks
dope.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
This kind of reminds me of Ruin Mode's art a little bit.
I was gonna say, especially if it was like textured. Like imagine the flames on the back and stuff were all textured.
Oh, I mean, it is going to be textured.
Yeah.
I meant like, you know,
Actually looking
really
at it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be very pretty to look at in person. I'm excited to blast Evo into this on somebody. And then we have... Is this PAL? No, it's just Pulsemon. Okay, this is Pulsemon alt art.
Yeah.
Cool, I guess.
Yeah, he looks nice.
Whatever's going on there. Then Kazuchimon alt art.
Boo!
He's gonna make the Fenriluga deck super expensive.
This isn't the secret rare.
Nope. But I'm saying you still have to get this.
Yeah.
If you want a max rarity.
You do. Then Leon Alexander, aka Hacker Judge. This isn't the Hacker Judge card though.
Such dumb names. Such dumb names.
What is that next to the cost? Like what Digimon is that?
Mamamon, I
Is that
think.
Mamamon?
Yeah. However you want to say
Yeah,
it.
that makes sense.
Love that.
Then we have
These cards. Oh my
Chase
god.
alt arts, which I don't think I actually have seen. Ooh.
That Omnimon? Oh.
Man, I'm going to have to get like a couple cases of this set. So this is
Like,
a special super rare.
That's bananas.
Look at the Paladin mode. Tell me the Paladin mode does not go hard.
I want to look at it last because you told me. Oh, this Crimson mode looks beautiful. God, imagine dropping.
I like how he's holding that sword up there. Oh, that's cool.
Like,
He's just ready to.
He's
just
like, you about to
bring
get
down
it, dude. I'm gonna swing and trash all your security. And then
This is probably the worst of the four, but that's still saying
No.
something because this card is
I don't-
absolutely beautiful.
I don't think I think they all look really good.
I think they all
I'm saying
look
it's
great.
number 4. It's number 4, but it's still saying something because these cards are gorgeous.
In no particular order.
They're all 1A, 1. They're all 1A, 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 1A.
Yeah, they're all gonna
look
look
at this
super
dude.
sick in person.
Look at this dude.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually like this one the least.
Wow!
It probably looks better in person.
After
but like,
saying all that,
No.
I hate this.
I think it's probably gonna look better in person because it kind of looked just like washed out in this image.
Yeah.
I just like how the white is pretty prominent, but then in the swishes, whatever you want to call them, is blue and green. Like I like how that color dynamic.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't like the
all
shine.
those.
It's all yellow.
I think that's your
No,
issue.
it's still
with
got
it.
some of it in there. Yeah, you're just trash, Brand. Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, I think this is my favorite, the Gallant one.
Nah, I think the Omnimon's my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, Omnimon looks sick too.
Yeah, it's almost like
Mhm.
pearlescent the way it's like designed.
Yeah. Then we have
Boo!
Chase art of the secret. This looks sick.
I
Yeah.
hope
Like,
no one ever pulls this.
I cannot tell what is going on in this image, but this looks
I like
sick.
No, it doesn't. I'm about to throw up. Thank God I'm so close to the bathroom. If I have to look at this anymore, I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna leave it on the
Yeah,
screen.
so this is the chase. This is the 2-star.
Yeah, I mean that is a chase. It's not a 1-star.
Chasing after
Yeah.
the trash can.
Well, yeah, it's where you want all your paces.
Yeah, true.
Now
then we
that's
have
beautiful.
Argomon.
Yeah, you
alt
would
art.
say that, you dirty green player.
He looks very whatever.
Imposing.
Whatever he's doing,
That's not
he's
the word I
doing
would
it,
use.
dude. Then we have these.
Why did they use that
Why
picture
does
of
she
her? Why
look like? Why has her face like that? She's like,
When you put the card in your deck,
she's like, why are you playing me? I'm terrible. Then we have flashback Rika. She's like, man, I was happy once before I started building Sakuyamon decks.
Rika and the Naruto swing.
This looks
real.
exactly like the Wills from BT8.
I was about to say, are we sure this is a new card, guys? Are we
Like,
sure?
it says BT17 here, but if you told me this was a BT8 card, I would believe you because it looks the same to me.
I just
It's
Willis.
copy and pasted it.
He's like, dude, I'm just a
Willis's-
regular dude. Got my backy pack.
Yeah, all
Ready
the
for
Willises look the exact same.
They're
All of them.
blonde hair, blue eye, white guy. Just copy paste. Then we have Rhythm. Okay.
She looks like she could dance.
Now, I will say, I will cut these some slack if, and only if, these are back to being box toppers.
I think these are.
If these
box
are in the
toppers.
set, If these are in the set, I'm pissed.
I mean,
These have to be box toppers.
I would prefer that they were in the set unless they start texturing their box topper alt arts again, because if they are box toppers, the way they've been doing it is just it's like a flat art and it's got gloss on it. It's not even like actually hollow, really.
I'm okay with that, honestly.
I'm
If it
not.
means they're not in the set, because if I pull this as my alt art, I might tear it.
Okay,
I might just
do it then. I'd rather them be
rip it.
textured. Then we have Manoa looking real
Ew.
concerned about something.
Ew.
Yeah, there's butterflies for some reason.
Those
Then
are
we
more
have-
It's part of the
And
season.
have these
part
two
of the
little
movie.
idiots.
I love them.
Yeah.
This is the only one I want.
Adorable.
Yeah, it does say box topper alternate art here. By the
Oh,
way,
it does?
Yeah.
Boom.
Let's go.
Ideally,
Back to
they're
doing box
textured,
topper
though.
stuff. Don't get your hopes up.
Then we have Eosmon alt art.
Ew.
Okay.
Probably looks the best out of all the Eosmons that I've seen.
Oh, yeah, for
Although
sure.
I think this is the
bar's
first one had
pretty
an
low.
alt art. Yeah.
Yeah, bar is pretty low.
Yeah, true. This looks pretty sick.
That's
Yeah, that's-
awesome. Like the destroyed city in the back is whew.
Yeah, like he looks menacing.
Yep.
He looks very angry.
He
Yeah,
woke up
well
like
done.
me and Yushan and didn't eat.
Yeah, true.
Shows violence.
This is
Probably
the
angry.
regular alt art of the busted secret rare.
What is going on?
Bro, this looks like Zacian from Sword and Shield. It's
Sword and
literally a
Shield, oh my
dog
God,
holding
he's
a
got the
sword
in his
its
mouth.
mouth. It's
What is up with
Zacian.
Japan? What is up with Japan's obsession right now with dogs with swords and mouths?
I don't know.
You
dude.
know what? There's a TikTok I've seen going around. The series is they hand their like golden retriever, I think, like a sword, and then they just go around and fight.
Oh, I've seen that.
Okay.
They literally
That's
sword fight
great.
with the dog. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, this is literally like I'm surprised Pokemon's not thinking about suing them because this is a Zacian.
They gotta
We
deal
have
with Power
claim-
World first.
Yeah, we have claim to dogs with swords.
Yeah, because like he even has like this like for real looks like really close.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have a Galemon. Man, that image is
Wow.
super nice. Champion Data Bird Dragon / Liberator. Security effect: you may play one card with a Liberator trait and a play cost of 4 or less from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Then this card
That's
also
cool.
has a new keyword Vortex. At the end of your turn, this Digimon may attack an opponent's Digimon. This Digimon may attack with this effect on the turn it was played, and then the inheritable is your turn. This Digimon gets 2,000 DP.
So it's literally
So,
like it's like a on-play blitz.
No,
No. It's like on play blitz raid, right? It's like
no, also no.
what?
It's rush, but only if you attack a Digimon.
Oh, rush. That's what I meant. Yeah, rush. Rush.
That's
is
what I was saying.
meant.
Like
rush raid. It's like rush raid.
It's
like
like
blitz, but for hard.
it's
play,
like-
so you have to attach a Digimon.
it's like Blitz and Rush.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the issue is this does not let you attack unsuspended Digimon
Right.
because it would
Oh,
have to
fair,
say
fair,
that in order for it to be able to do that. It can just attack Digimon that are viable attack targets.
I will say the security effect is pretty nice because lets you play the tamer out.
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm glad they're trying to like figure out the best way to make security Digimon like good without being super broken.
Yeah.
But yeah, that effect is really good. The keyword is interesting. That'll be pretty strong on megas.
Oh man.
Because like, imagine you play a mega with Vortex and you're just like, attack over your thing, stupid.
Yeah. I was gonna say I was telling Brandon this. I'm glad we're getting some new green support in the structure deck, and it's like the Liberators because that's like their focus right now.
Mhm.
So maybe
Hopefully
like
it's more
we'll
like
get like
Lugamon and it's less like Gamamon.
yeah.
Where the Lugamon's actually tier 1 and Gamamon's just not.
Brandon, don't start. You're pissing off the comment section again.
Maybe you guys will have a viable green deck that's not Bloomlord.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Imagine, dude. Imagine. It's been 84 years.
Before we even read this,
Okay.
I already just don't like this guy.
Yeah.
It goes
What?
from cute little shoe puppet to what looks like furry bait
I mean, it's just a squirrel wearing
with rollerblades.
Yeah, with roller
Yeah,
skates.
what's wrong with that?
It's roller skates.
I
Blades
want
are
more
different.
shoe puppet.
Brandon, there's
Are you upset that its
rollerblades.
feet are covered? Is that what the issue is?
No, I'm upset that it turned into
The feet aren't naked, so you're mad.
into a furry bait.
All right, so Shushumon, champion virus puppet / liberator.
What are we puppeting? There's nothing to puppet.
It is a puppet.
Is it? That looks like a fully anthropomorphic creature. Like,
Shut up, Brandon.
a puppet.
Go ahead, Sean.
You may security effect. You may play one card liberator trait with a 4 cost or less from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Overclock, new keyword. 4 trait puppet. At the end of your turn, by deleting one of your tokens or one of your other Digimon with the puppet trait, this Digimon attacks a player without suspending. And heritable, your turn, all of your opponent's security Digimon get minus 3,000 DP.
okay, at least
that's
that new
pretty good.
keyword's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm
that
assuming we're
keyword's
going to get overclock for all traits at some point, because like the way this is worded seems to be like you can get it for different traits.
Well,
Yeah,
it
we
also
thought the
said
same thing about
token.
decoy. So
So token's gonna get it's gonna have a way to generate tokens, so that's pretty cool. Something outside of like, just Dia.
It's odd that it's specifying tokens and not like the name of the Digimon that's like the token
Right.
is.
maybe the tokens
Which makes
are
sense
just
because
like
it's like
different tokens.
it's-
Maybe you have different
it's
like cards.
it's a puppet gimmick deck, so it makes sense that like, there would be puppets, like tokens or whatever.
Yeah.
That's alright, it's cool.
Yeah, interesting that you can attack twice.
Yep.
Cool, I guess. Although, like, unless their top end gives them the abilities of the sources, like, this is kind of bad for both of them.
Yeah.
Unless like the level 6 just has overclock or something like that.
Yeah. Then we have the 1-star alt art that we've finally got leaked of Greymon.
That's also beautiful.
Yes, this is Koro, Agu, and then whatever this black thingy is, I forget.
Sean, I really wish you'd have seen this because that Agumon is not the normal size of an Agumon. Just know that Agumon is massive.
He's the size of a vending machine.
No, bigger than a vending like a small minivan.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he gets bigger
Yes.
the more he eats.
Yeah, the Greymon is also like you can see it right here. He's like skyscraper big.
Like kaiju fight. It's a proper kaiju fight.
Yeah, it's a kaiju fight. They're massive.
Thank you for repeating the same thing I said. Really hammers the point home.
No, hold on, Sean. Back me up here. He said what I said it, and then he said what I said.
I wasn't listening close enough to discern.
Come on, Sean. We gotta gaslight him.
I don't even know what would be gaslighting. I don't know what the truth is.
You just backed me up.
Hold on.
Some art that goes super hard.
That Chase Omnimon, man. That's the good stuff.
Nah, give me that paladin mode all day.
All right. Comment questions. All right. Impact Entertainment asks, have you guys considered bringing in other Digimon content creators into the pod or some of your viewers by any chance?
I mean, we kind of did with Ben.
That's all up to Sean. It's his channel. He just tells us to show up and what to do, so we're here. If Sean wanted to bring in other content creators and stuff, he could. I don't care.
I've thought about it, but I don't really.
He doesn't do socials.
Yeah, I haven't really like networked a lot with most of the other content creators. Just because like that also takes time out of my day to do stuff like that, and I just haven't really dedicated the time to do it. I would be open to it though; it would be nice, but I just haven't like laid the groundwork for being able to do that.
Sounds like a lot of work, honestly.
I should just be Sean's social media manager. I saw a post the other day, and the guy was talking about Eggman and like how he hasn't posted a whole lot lately.
Uh-huh.
And they were all talking about YouTube content creators, and I was just like, man, I should just plug all of Sean's stuff right here and be like, yeah, I just really like this guy for no specific reason, and just start like sharing the link to his channel.
You should have. All right.
But yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool to get some other content creators up.
I agree. I'd definitely be open to it. I just haven't like. I would have to like start the process of actively trying to network and stuff in order to do that, and I just haven't.
Yeah, that would be really cool, like a content creator tournament, Brandon. I like that.
Donate like the proceeds to like a charity.
And
yeah, my bank account.
Yeah, I am poor, therefore I am charity. Crimson35124 asks, for each of you, who are your top 3 favorite Digimon?
Okay, so let's do this instead. Let's do top. Should we just do 5 and do 1 for each like level, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or do you just want to do 3 Digimon?
I want us to answer his question.
Because I don't want to just do 3 Digimon.
Well, that's too bad. That's what the question is.
Greymon?
That's what the question is.
3's not enough.
Then pick your top 3, and that'll be what you have to answer.
All right, Sean. It sounds like you already got your answer. You go ahead while I think.
Lord Nightmon X.
That's not.
That's a real thing.
That's
a real Digimon. I don't know. It doesn't have a card, so I don't know if it's real.
I mean, they didn't specify card. They just said Digimon. If they're specifying cards, it would be a slightly different answer, obviously, because X doesn't exist.
For sure.
Lord
Nightmon X.
Lord Nightmon X. Blackwood Greymon. And then the third one's probably a toss-up between a few that are pretty cool, in my opinion. All Four's Future Mode, which I don't think we're ever going to get in the card game, unfortunately, because like the rights are apparently owned by like a different entity somehow.
Kind of like the Metabots crossover guys.
Yeah, and then to avoid being a hypocrite, I will just not name the other ones that are that's a toss-up between. So I just give 3.
Okay, go ahead, Brandon.
Mine are pretty easy. Of course, Metal Garurumon, staple in my childhood.
Lame.
I
also really love Stingmon specifically, like his whole line, of course. But Stingmon specifically, always loved him.
Yeah, he was cool in season 2.
Okay, yeah. Dino B or Pyldramon? It's obviously Pyldramon, but that's Veemon's line. That's not
What's the DNA line? No, that's also the DNA line.
Yeah, they're
if
both
you're doing
DNAs.
the non-DNA line, it's Jewel Beamon.
Yeah, it's Jewel Beamon, which is
okay. It's the worst of the line, but then you get Bancho Stingmon, and I'm eaten. Yeah, so Stingmon. Okay. And then number 3 is just going to be straight up normal All-Force. I've always loved All-Force. All-Force is a really cool design and mod. It's the only version of Beamon I actually like.
You got to go to Future Mode, man.
Normies.
Okay, Chris, let's hear your cutting edge pick.
Alright,
You're so weird. You're so kooky. You're not like other Digimon.
I'm not like other Digi-dudes.
Yeah, I'm not like other Digi-dudes. I got, obviously, the non-normie answer, Wargreymon.
Oh, so original.
A normie would never say that.
Come on, what are your other 2 normie picks?
I like... It's so hard because I like a lot of designs. I think I've got to go... I'll go Machine Dramon.
Oh, so
It's so funny because I can hear him through the wall before I hear him on the mic. So I heard it. I knew it was coming. It was so funny. So Machine Dramon for sure. I just because he's just like a giant robot dinosaur.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
then-
he would probably make my top 10, so like I can understand that.
And then I'll just go with like base regular form Tyrannomon.
Okay, the respect just left the room, dude.
Bruh.
It's down
All right,
the
I want
street.
you to know. I want you to know.
I
I
don't want to
actually.
just say Omnimon or something like that. Tyrannomon's cool. I like Tyrannomon. He's just bad in the card game. It took them, Sean. It took them to make
Putting
him
him
red purple and stick him in
Luga deck.
Lugamon.
Yeah,
for
he's
him to be,
in a
like,
different
relevant.
deck, and he's finally
Yeah.
successful.
I straight up wrote this in my notes. This is a word for word from my notes. Game 2, I needed to grab Hell. Managed to grab it off Tyranno. Tyranno won me the game. First time that's ever been said. Word for word in my notes.
Funny.
I'm
Fun.
sure that's true. I will give you this. Tyrannomon's probably not a normie pick, but your other two were.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say Rust Tyrannomon because like Rust Tyrannomon is
trash.
really cool. But I just
made
like the.
I think you're thinking about you're attaching it too much to the card game. I think that's your issue.
No, I've always been a big fan of Tyrannomon.
Oh, okay, but you don't like Rusty better?
No, I just like I like the
Normal
design
Tyrannomon is
of
cool.
Tyrannomon is pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think Rusty looks pretty cool. Like his cards all
I agree.
blow, but like he himself
Oh, yeah,
looks
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Omnimon's definitely on like top 10 easy.
It's-
probably top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most versions
It's-
of Omnimon are in my top 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to be put on the spot because we were talking about Dragon Ball, like our favorite Dragon Ball Z characters on the way to the tournament yesterday, and Brandon of course is like Vegeta, and then I go and name like 5 or 6 characters because it's just
All
like
based
design.
purely on design.
Yeah, just like design.
Yeah, I really liked, this character that had like 5 seconds of screen time. Doesn't really do much. Doesn't have a character arc, but I really like him because they look cool.
I mean,
Which one
yeah.
was that?
I mean,
Who was that? Out of all
you
the
said-
characters I named,
you said literally cooler. He has one movie where he's
That's a whole
actually
movie.
cool looking.
He's in 2 movies.
Are we counting that one? Because he's in his
Yes.
first
It's a
form, which is, like,
movie
not even
with Cooler
okay,
in
it's not
it.
even the coolest.
Therefore, it
version
is
of Cooler.
a second movie with Cooler in it.
liquid
We're talking
liquid
final-
metal,
final
liquid
form
metal
Cooler.
cooler is cooler than, and pun intended, cooler than Mecha Frieza.
Oh yeah,
I
dude.
disagree
Mecha
with that
Frieza
hard.
looks so bad.
Brandon, do you
I
forget
love
about
the
the part
aesthetic.
They
where
put him
just,
together with bubblegum and duct tape.
Yeah, it
Brandon,
looks sick.
did you forget about the part where Metal Cooler literally just punched Goku and Vegeta in the dick over and over and over again?
Yeah, in the abridged version.
Yeah,
No, that's canon to me.
there is.
I mean, I've
straight
actually never seen
canon-
the real movie. I've only seen the abridged version.
You've only
The
seen
abridged version is
Yes.
great. Yeah, there is
Yeah.
a canon. And I say canon. It's in quotations.
None of
in the
those
movie.
movies are canon, so whatever you're about to reference is not.
Yeah, there is a nut shot, a straight nut shot. They animated
Oh yeah.
the nut getting hit. If you watch Super Android 13, there's a part where he grabs Goku's leg, lifts it, and hits him in the
Just
right in the balls.
right in the.
Do you
And
know
if
the
you slow the
timestamp? Do
animation-
you know the timestamp for this shot, Brandon? You seem to know a lot about
I have a
it.
GIF of it. I can send the GIF.
I'm good.
But if you slow it down frame by frame, you see 2 balls getting hit and like they crack and everything. It's hilarious. Like the animators did not have to do that.
How much
I
time
know
did you
all
take on the
this.
scene to like
Brandon's-
dissect it? He's like, hold
He's
on.
on 0.25. He's like
Go
frame by
back.
frame,
I
he's
watched
like,
I watched the
Yeah,
abridged
it's like-
movie breakdown, and in the abridged movie breakdown, he shows it to you.
I
He's like,
don't
this is
believe you.
the-
I think you discovered that yourself.
Brandon, you're obsessing over Goku's nuts a little too much.
Yeah, you are literally on his nuts.
Hey, it'd be
All
like
right, well,
this
I'm
sometimes.
glad. I'm glad I was the only one with non-normie picks. Continue.
Yes, very non-normie.
Anyways, AL Rocker says, congrats on the judge cert. Thank you. I'm new, coming from Yu-Gi-Oh. Welcome. We also had Yu-Gi-Oh as our previous card game.
You made the smart decision.
Yes, definitely a good choice. Yu-Gi-Oh sucks. Purple does give me that. My trash is my secondhand itch. So Paladin mode has me spooked. I mostly play Belfi. Yes, purple is the
good.
most Yu-Gi-Oh-esque color of the game.
Like Luga plays like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
Like most people that have dabble in modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Like they typically tend
Gravitate
to
purple.
they favor purple decks because it's
Like
the
the
most similar.
Alzamon.
Yeah, just doing unfair stuff, dude. You know, just Yu-Gi-Oh things.
Until Paladin mode comes out and
Yeah, that's why I said it, dude. Paladin mode is going to be anti-purple, especially if you get side decks too, because you can just hard play it.
Yep.
You're playing a purple deck, dude. I'm side in 4 Paladin modes.
Oh, I'm
Good
playing,
luck with whatever you're trying to do over there.
I'm playing Melga? Alright, bet. Deal with that.
Yeah, answer it, dude. I don't care. You can't out it with hell. I hope you have hard removal.
Yep.
So getting to the question. Is there a good consistent source of rulings? I tried going through the basic and detailed rules manual, but I couldn't find specific card interactions I was looking for. It's really bizarre getting rules from the Digimon Wiki or various Facebook groups, especially for weird interactions like how does Gizmon AT interact with your own Psychmon, or does Gift of Darkness allow Gizmon XT to Digivolve?
Ben uses the official like judge Discord, right?
Yeah, that's okay. Go ahead, Chris.
This is what you do when you're in the middle of a game. You look over and go, "Hey, Sean, how does this work?" That's what I do.
Sometimes it ruins his train of thought.
He is our judge now.
Yeah,
he is judge now.
Yeah, I like how
Sean.
Huh?
Just start calling you Judge Sean.
Yeah, I'm Hacker Judge.
Ah,
I like how Ben last night was hoping the answer to his question. Like I'm pretty sure Ben knew that the answer was it is 1 to 3, but he was just hoping that he was wrong. I think.
I'm not gonna lie. I like Ben on the lower tables. He just did not care, and he was just goofing off. When he's at the top tables and like playing potentially for first place, he's trying. When he's down here, he's like X2. He's just like, whatever.
He's like, who cares, dude? This doesn't matter.
Who cares? I'm like, I like this Ben. I like it.
Yeah, that's carefree Ben.
Yeah.
The official what's it called? It's the official Bandai organized play Discord. That's your best bet for looking up in specific rulings. They have a rulings question channel, and you can search in it. So like 9 times out of 10, if I have a question about a card interaction, I can just search it on there, and someone's already asked and it's been answered. But if it hasn't, you can ask the question, and then a judge will answer you.
Yeah, always make sure you use that search function, because I have been in a community many a times where there is a search function and people don't use it, and everybody in that group will not answer your question and will just roast you.
Yeah.
So just use the search function.
That doesn't happen in this one, or at least I don't see those kind of answers.
Yeah, it's mainly in the Facebook groups.
Yeah, you can use a Facebook like rulings groups to ask questions, but like Brandon said, if it's something that's already been asked, you're not going to get a whole lot of nice answers. But the search function on the Discord is pretty robust, so like you should be able to find it if it has been asked. But that's where I would direct you to for specific card rulings. But a lot of the interactions, like there's not a standardized like collection of how everything works, unfortunately. But as the game,
need one.
Yeah, as the game continues to grow, hopefully there will be one. But the best place to look is the official Bandai Organized Play Discord. Anyways,
hopefully that helped.
Yeah, hopefully that helps.
And if you don't have a Discord, just go to Sean's YouTube channel and then just start commenting all your questions there.
He's a judge now. He has to answer. Obligated.
Yep. I don't. What?
As part of his certification.
I didn't take an oath. They were just like, "Hey, dude."
They didn't make you swear on a copy of like
Agumon Omnimon, there was like a card of Omnimon. They didn't make you swear an oath to answer all the rulings.
No, I've never answered a question in there.
What? When does your certification get sent in the mail?
It doesn't. They sent me a PDF of the certificate. I could print it out if I wanted to.
Print it out. Send you like a little.
They need to send you a little name, a little badge which says Judge Sean, and you have to wear it to locals from now on.
I could just get a "Hi, my name is" and just put Judge Sean on it and just put
Judge Sean. Yep.
Oreo X1000 asks, how do you become a judge? We don't actually have one where I am. So that is also on the Bandai Organized Play official Discord. So if you go on there, they open up judge testing, and they do an announcement. So like if you have like notifications turned on, like you'll see it, and you just sign up for a spot where like it's scheduled testing time, and then you just show up and take the test, and it's like proctored and everything. Like,
what was the name of your proctor, Sean?
oh my god, what was it? It was so funny.
Do you remember?
Do you remember?
I don't. No, I don't. But
Dude,
I remember,
his name made me laugh.
It was hilarious.
It was so funny because I'm just in the waiting room, like waiting for the test to start, and it doesn't tell you like who's the proctor, but he was in the room, and I thought he was like one of the test takers, and I was like, dude, this guy's name is hilarious. He ended up being the proctor for like the test. Oh god, what was his name?
Brandon, search it. Use the search function in Messenger.
Oh, yeah, I have access to the phone right here. Do I just search Proctor?
Did I use the word proctor? I might have.
I don't know if you used proctor. I just remember that his name was absolutely hilarious and super
Yeah, no results
inappropriate.
found.
How do you search?
Damn. You got a little drop down, and then it'll be like searching conversation.
Did you find it?
Yes.
I did.
Okay.
Pro Pipe.
Yeah, ProPipe.
Let's go. What a name.
Yeah, I was like, what an awesome name.
I need a judge. Comes in. I'm here to give the pipe.
Yeah,
That's Pro Pipe.
I'm a professional pipe.
Yeah. Love it.
Not that
Okay.
ProPipe. Okay. Ultra Greatsword asks, question for next week. Do dual colored cards need a rework? They're inherently tribal and punish off-tribe usage.
I think they're kind of fine how they are. I think they were smart in how they balanced it at the beginning with option cards specifically, of course. Like, hey, you need both colors to activate this option. I think as we get further into the game and you get more dual colored cards, like what, BT15 is like the second set where 95% of the cards are dual color.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's only the second time we've had that, because the last one was the first armor set. But I think they've been trickling it in pretty well. I think they're kind of fine, as is.
I also think they're fine.
Yeah, I think them being inherently tribal is a way to kind of keep them from being too good. Because like I'm assuming they're referring to the lower Evo costs for a lot of them. But I think that's a way to keep them from being too good, because you can't just splash it in anything. Like, because they've clearly made that mistake before with cards that are dual colored. That if you can just put them in,
just techable in anything.
Yeah, and you don't want to make that mistake, because then you might have to hit it even though like that archetype needs it to be good. Yeah, I think they're fine the way they are. I like the way they're designing them to where like most of them are archetype specific, and you can use them in an archetype, and they're like reasonable Evo cost. But if you use them in a different archetype, they could potentially like break them even further. It costs more. Potentially may not even be able to play it because of their alternate Evo costs.
A good example of dual colored cards that were not balanced properly was Gabu-X and Garu-X. They were far too generic.
Yes.
Specifically Garu-X. He was far too generic, and he was able to be splashed in any purple deck, and it was too good.
Yes.
So if he would have been more tribal, more archetype specific, like it only works if you're playing it in a Garu deck, I think
he'd still get hit.
It was still probably could have been hit because it was
still
way too
definitely
good.
would have gotten hit because Melga would have been too good.
But at that point, I don't think Apocalypse gets hit. Because Garu's engine is what made Apocalypse trash instantaneous.
Apocalypse still would have been broken even without that engine. That engine just made it better.
Faster.
Yeah. Apocalypse was just them printing the card was a mistake. It's like Mega Fusion. Like reading the card, you're like, this seems insane.
But yeah, that card was a mistake to print. They definitely should have toned it down a bit.
Yeah. Any thoughts?
Gabu-X did nothing wrong.
It literally did.
No, I think dual color cards are fine. I've never really had a problem with them. It's like you guys have said, like I think they just fit in fine. Like, I don't know what else like we could start doing tricolor cards. I mean, we have a few of them.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have a handful
Paladin.
right now.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they could. Could we see them doing something where like they already kind of do this, where like they digivolve on top of like certain colors for like more, but
Mhm.
if you are digivolving on top of like a card that has the same two colors, you could like reduce its cost or something like that. But like,
They could do something
Why-
like that
why
where
do
it's
that?
not where it's less tribal, but
Yeah,
still like
More color.
you have to be playing certain cards, but it's just not like tribal specifically.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Like you could maybe do
Like-
like a new keyword or new role type evolution cost where it reduces the cost by how many colors you have that are matching.
Well, we have a card that did that. That's currently a 1 on the list. So
Fair enough.
Gray X back to 4.
Honestly, at this point, the game's fast enough to where I don't think it's gonna make a huge splash like Savior did. It would definitely make
There's
Greymon an easy tier 1 deck.
Yeah, it would make
But, I
Greymon,
mean, it
Greymon
makes
Tribal
it
tier
tier
1 again.
one.
That's all it would do.
It's
Couple
taking a
of
tier
cards
1
that could
deck and
come
just
off that
making it
list.
top of tier 1.
It's safe. Give it back.
Yeah.
couple of cards that could make. I mean, look, Tommy didn't do anything.
Savior
Yeah.
didn't do anything.
Yeah, Savior was the
hasn't
one I
done
was
anything.
most scared of, and yeah, I forgot Justmon's just a bag of bricks.
Yeah. Don't take Doru off. Keep
Yeah,
it there.
Doru Gray can never come off.
Keep him there.
Like probably literally ever. Like I think that card stays on the list. HPD needs to go to 0. I don't know why it's at 1.
4.
It's holding green back. It's
like-
holding them back.
What else is limited that I think could come off? I mean, Jet obviously can go to
Jet.
4. Gray X can go to 4. Your Garu stuff's never coming off. I don't think any of those cards can come
No,
off.
we just need a new card that's just a much more balanced power crept version of it. Like I think they're probably going to end up doing the same thing with Gray X. I think they'll just give us a new card that's just not as good.
I mean, I'd like to see it. We've gone through how many sets and we still don't
Yeah,
see
I
it.
would
this
just
point-
like to see. I would just like to see them test out like giving us stuff at 2.
I
If
think
they're
a
really that
semi-limit would
worried
actually
about it.
be- yeah, a semi-limit I think would be pretty fair.
They're not going to do that.
Oh no, Jet to 4. Let's just try it at 2, and then it still does nothing. Okay, guess here's 4.
It's going to be 4, 1, or 0.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they'd ever do it either.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
think
mean, we even see Yu-Gi-Oh taking back semi-limits. They're barely ever doing it now.
Mhm.
There's like one card that stays semi-limited forever.
the semi-limit list is like 5 cards long. And then like
Yeah,
the limit list / ban list is like infinite.
so big.
Yeah. Can't imagine how that happened. Couldn't be all the broken stuff they print every year. Tony Pino 18, hopefully I said your name correctly, says, what's the average player bases at your locals? Going X2 and placing 5th seems like a small turnout.
I answered this. I commented on this.
You did. Some people answered other comments as well that I still read because it's still a comment
Yeah.
question.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so go through it.
Do you want to answer it again, Chris?
Anywhere between 10 and 12.
That's our usual average. Yeah, sometimes a little higher, sometimes a little lower.
Yeah. It used to, like, for a while before I think One Piece came out, we had like,
We're like 18.
yeah, it was like,
18 to 20.
yeah, it was around there. Sometimes bigger. Like back in 1.5, we had like 30 sometimes.
Oh my god, I
remember
remember those
correctly.
weeks. Jesus.
Yeah, we had 5 rounds.
Oh,
A lot of
God, I
our
forgot
a lot of our core players are Yu-Gi-Oh players, and that's like their main game. Then we also had a lot of people who just like pick up any new card game that come out, and I don't know where they get the money for it, but they are just like have like they can just play every card game available, and they're just always picking up every new card game that comes out. So.
Yeah, it's like we lost people to One Piece. That took like 5 to 10 players whenever One Piece came out.
Yeah,
And I think most of them are off One Piece too.
It wouldn't surprise
Yep.
me.
they're probably
Battle-
on to Lorcana or Battle Spirits or something.
Battle Spirit Saga took probably a couple. I remember like briefly whenever Spencer was like about to come back and play, he was also really hyped about Battle Spirit Saga. He's probably just back to Yu-Gi-Oh now, be my guess.
I mean, we had some people who I feel like just kind of got bullied out of the scene because they just stayed on their one BT4 deck and never upgraded it.
Yeah.
And then they would get very upset when they lost, even though we're all the way in like BT10.
The old X2 drop burnout, yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine. But I mean, at a certain point, you have to start, thinking clearly, I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
What could I possibly do?
Especially when the deck they were
this?
really obsessed with gets support in like.
Sounds like you're referring to a
next set.
specific person, and I'm curious.
I know exactly what he's talking about. He's
To be
never
fair-
gone along with this person.
No.
He's throwing so much shade right now.
Yeah, like it
I don't know
seems
who I'm
like
pointing at.
it seems like the community is building. I think the game
Again?
is. Yeah, I think the game is going through another growth spurt. Like not just in our local area, but like everywhere. It seems to be growing, which is really cool. Ideally,
Yeah, I really love
continues.
how. Yeah, I really love how healthy the game feels right now. I feel like we're in a really good spot. Like, we don't have a tier 0 deck running rampant. There's nothing, like, super egregious that needs to be addressed, other than maybe, like, a problem with reprints and stuff like that. I think we're in a pretty good spot. I mean, BT15 was clearly a bad set because of how they handled it, but that's been, like, the major blip that's been on this card game for the last few months. For us in America, at least. Sorry, Japan.
Yeah, you mean the LM?
LM.
BT15.
Yeah, LM. Japan had to deal with Apocalypse for like 2 months.
Longer than that, dude. It was multiple months. It was like
multiple
Well, didn't they
months.
get the ban list earlier than we did?
they got it in January.
Yeah, I thought they got the set in like November, something like that.
Nah,
I think it was like October.
Yeah, I don't know.
They were dealing with
Sorry,
Apocalypse at full power for months.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They also
sad.
dealt with the blue hybrid, yellow hybrid format with 4 ice walls and Mega
for
Fusion
way too long.
for like multiple months. Like they've had to go through so many different formats that were just straight cancer.
Which this is one of the reasons I don't like the idea of having combined set releases, because now we have to go through that too.
That's my one fear about it. Is that
Well, there's two things, and we've talked about it before. I don't want another Dragonic Roar. That was god awful.
yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's my other fear.
And the other fear is that we have tier 0 formats.
Yeah, or just super
Where
cancerous
we in America
formats.
have been blessed. Yeah, we in America have been blessed to not have tier 0s.
I think Lord Nightmon
Okay.
in BT5 was tier 0.
And Alphamon. We had to deal with that
Yeah,
for like a week or
Alphamon was
two.
tier 0 for like 2 weeks or something.
Not long enough.
Yeah. What's funny is like even Cross I think was like tier 0-ish for Japan, but for us,
Yeah, no, it definitely was.
Yeah.
not if you played Blackboard, dude, that was free.
for a reason.
Yeah,
was a
but they
free matchup.
killed you before you even established anything.
Tell that
That's why you
to
just gotta be good.
me playing against full power Cross, and I brought Blackware at a store championship and played 3 Cross players and won all
And
of those
bodied them.
matches.
Man, that just sounds like, they just weren't the best crossheart players.
What
No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
you just maximize your tamer removal and they have no win condition.
Yep.
They didn't just
stuff.
go X. What was it? What is it? X7?
With what sources?
Hey, they just do it from the trash.
Do it from the hand. Yeah, they got a
Yeah,
whole
do it
hand.
from the hand.
Yeah, they would have to have all those cards in their hand. They would have to
I
just
could just see. I
sandbag
could just see
it.
I can just see the cross player goes. All right, here's 4 memory, and you have a level 5 in raising. Okay, blow up your
All right,
tamers.
we're good.
Okay,
I was-
Zwart, blow up the rest of your tamers.
I was playing Megadramon, Blackwood Greymon, and Zwart Defeat.
Yep.
Maximum Tamer Hate.
God, Zord defeat.
Yeah, those were free matchups. They never felt close, none of them.
Yeah, no, I'm glad with how the game is right now. I think we're in a good spot. I really hope it stays on this upward trajectory.
Yeah, I do like the format as well.
We're
Wish-
probably not going to be saying the same thing once it gets closer and closer to June, because we'll be in the format for 2 months, but
I mean, it's still a healthy format.
yeah.
I'm not a fan of how long it's going to last, but it seems to be a healthy format.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon, that you only play your 2 decks. Okay, play some new stuff then, buddy, and it
Hey,
won't feel
I will
old.
have you know, in just this format alone, I have played this many decks.
What's the 4th one?
Oh,
Name them.
Melga, Mirage,
Oh,
Hybrid,
no! Those are all
Luga.
the same deck!
Those are all blue dogs.
One of them's red.
No.
He's not a
3 of those
dog.
decks are the... 3 of those... 2... Okay, Melga and Mirage, same deck.
They're
Same
really
thing.
not.
Facts.
Having
The
to play
blue
them,
dog.
having to play them, they are not even close.
Okay, Brandon, Gabumon is a dumb blue thing with a horn. Mirage or Galmon is a blue dumb dog with boxing gloves, okay? Fenrir Lugamon is a cute dumb dog. And then Red Hybrid is a weird anamorphic human Digimon
I'm gonna
thingy.
run that by again. Jesus.
Something
And,
weird is going
and,
on with Red Hybrid.
Yeah. I mean, it's Dakuya. It's literally Dakuya.
Yeah. It is a child.
He's a child. Sean looks so confused, like he doesn't know what's going on. Flamemon is Dakuya, Sean.
Yeah, did you not know that?
No.
Takuya is
Human
the
Torch. Yeah, Human Torch is Dakuya.
It was a weird episode, man.
Yeah, it was really. He's in the digital world. He gets sent back to the human world as Flamemon.
Back in time. He time
back
travels.
in time.
And when he's in the
Don't worry
human
about
world
it.
again,
Don't worry about it.
he sees himself as a human, but he himself is Flamemon. It's weird.
It's
It is
weird.
And it forces him to have like a character growth moment before he could go back to the digital world and save the day.
So he is Emperor Greymon?
Yes.
Yes.
He is
Koji
Altamon.
is.
He
Ancient
is.
Greymon, yeah.
He is Burning Greymon. He is a Goonimon.
They turn into the Digimon. Those
The whole
the
point-
kids turn. The kids
whole
turn
point-
into them.
Who's
Yeah,
Ancient
the whole
Greymon?
point. Probably Takuya. I haven't seen that movie. I don't know if that happens. So the whole lore. All right, this is a real quick lore dump.
I don't
Is
think this is going to be quick.
Sean doesn't look interested.
Yeah.
Don't.
The
No.
10 spirits existed.
care.
Oh, here we go.
I don't
10
care.
spirits existed.
You can
They
stop
sealed
talking.
away
I'm
Lucemon,
not listening.
and then the kids came in and were like,
I'm
"Hey,
not
we're those
listening to
spirits
you.
now." Now the
Yeah,
kids are the Digimon.
Okay. All right. So that was the last question.
Okay. Oh.
And then Lord Nightmon
I
also
don't,
showed up.
I don't care.
Dynasmon was there too.
I don't care.
Shadow Serafi, he
You
was
can
there.
stop talking now. I don't care.
Serafi was there.
For all of 2 seconds before he got bodied by a rookie. No,
Yeah.
a champion.
Oh, Fonimon was there,
Oh.
being a trifling hoe.
Almighty Seraphimon got taken out by a level 4, Sean.
What level 4?
The level 4
Mercurymon.
Black Hybrid.
The Mercurymon, the one with the mirrors.
Mercurymon.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
level 4 hybrid for Black. When you're loving Games Walker.
Oh, dude, I forgot that
He-
existed.
So Shadow
Sean,
Serafi.
it's so. Oh my god.
Shadow
Seraphimon got
Serafi.
bodied by Mercurymon.
By Mercurymon.
Yeah.
Brandon will explain it. He literally. Seraphimon shoots his attack at
Seven Lightning or whatever
Mercurymon.
it's called.
7 stars or something
7
like
stars, yeah. And
that.
Mercurymon goes
put-
reflect.
reflect, and he kills Seraphimon, and then absorbs him, and that's where you get Shadow Seraphimon.
Yeah, so Mercurymon is Shadow Seraphimon.
Yep.
Let that sink in.
No,
Yes.
it's unwelcome.
No,
And
that's
you want to know
Sean,
who beats?
that is
you wanna know who beats-
Mercurymon.
You want to know who beats Shadow Serafi? Aldamon. Just the level 5.
The season sounds stupid.
Oh, you know what's even better? They already have their level 6s now. So you have Emperor, you have Kendo. Alright, they're there.
Okay.
Alright. They lose to a level 4. Ice Devimon.
This sounds
you know what the
really,
best part about that
really
is?
stupid with like broken power scaling.
Yeah, there is no power scaling. You know what the best part
Obviously.
about it is?
There isn't
That
one.
entire episode, the Ice Devimon is doing a Christopher Walken impression.
That
Your
sounds
data
awful,
is so
dude.
tasty.
The voice actor is doing Christopher Walken impersonation.
That reminds me of the reason why I don't like Edamon is the fact that he is an
Whoa!
Elvis impersonator.
He's doing Elvis.
Don't make me go get that guy's signature.
Gets on my nerves. So I hate listening to Edamon talk because it's like an
Oh.
over-the-top Elvis impersonation.
Hey,
How dare you? In this
Yeah.
podcast, how dare you? In
If
this podcast,
Edamon
I'm
didn't
done.
talk like that, I'd probably like him. But I
No,
hate
in
him
this-
because he's
in this
so
podcast-
stupid sounding.
I won't have it. I won't. How dare you, Sean?
Edamon sucks, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
In this podcast right now, before I say some things I'll regret.
Why did they decide to make Edamon sound like Elvis Presley? Like, who's,
Sean, what
whose
do you
idea was
mean?
He's a musician. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because there aren't other... He's the only musician, Elvis Presley, ever. Yes.
With bananas, Sean. Elvis loved the
that's right,
PB&J with bananas.
I don't think he had bananas. I think he had bacon.
No, it was bananas.
No, I thought it was bananas.
He had bacon, too, for sure.
Wow, he had to have. You're probably
there's a
right. I mean,
reason he
how,
died
The
on
old
that
entire
toilet.
loaf of
Yeah.
bread with an entire jar of peanut butter and an entire
Yeah.
jar of jelly.
Yeah, there's a reason he died on the toilet.
oh,
Yeah.
bring me that piggy and just cook it up. I'll eat the whole thing
I can't
in there.
imagine, dude. That is insane. Like, I can't imagine eating that much food in one sitting. Like, I've gorged before, but I could not even think about putting it.
No.
Because, like, peanut butter and jelly.
Why do we do this, Sean? Why do we do this? We're talking about food and neither one of us has eaten.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Why
right.
do we do this to each other?
Y'all just need
I'm
to
thinking
learn
about
your
what
lesson. Just eat before we get on.
I'm about to go get E and see if she wants to go get Taco Bell.
Well, we already got plans. We're gonna go to a few thrift stores if she wants to check out.
Gonna eat some more pasta. Oh, you guys froze.
For me, you froze.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think all of Discord just decided to take a crap because everybody froze.
Okay, well, it's good now. All right, go ahead and end it
Well, from
before it
my
actually
point of
craps out.
view, the Jedi are evil.
Chris, why do you sound so excited to leave? Huh? You don't want to talk to your bros?
He's hungry.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, stay hungry.
I got some Texas toast in the freezer. I'm gonna go eat. Frozen.
What a good meal. Just some
Is
Texas
that the
toast.
entirety of the meal?
No, it's just part of the meal.
Girl
But
dinner.
the Texas toast is what I'm looking forward to the most out of the whole meal.
Texas toast with the most.
Oh, it's so good with some marinara sauce. Oh,
So a slab of chicken on top of it with some
What?
mozzarella and make it
Yep.
chicken parm.
chicken.
Marinara sauce on Texas toast?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
don't
make
just eat it like that.
Yeah, so I did this for my wife.
I don't really eat Texas toast.
I cooked the Texas toast, right? I took a spicy
It
chicken
makes
patty.
sense. Okay.
Took a spicy chicken patty, put it on top,
Okay.
covered it in the marinara, and then put a layer of mozzarella, a little bit of Parmesan, and then you oven bake it. It's
Yep.
chicken parm.
So the super jank chicken parm.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds
It was really
tasty.
good.
I would eat that.
And what it is pretty good.
I like chicken
Yeah, it
parm.
was nice.
Agreed. Okay,
Any more,
end it.
any more
so I can go
unhinged
eat.
food topics?
So me and Sean can eat.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I also got a little
Alright.
pint of Haagen-Dazs chocolate and peanut butter ice cream in there that I'm gonna go to town on later
Oh,
tonight.
wow.
Why are you rubbing your hands like that? I don't like that.
Because you don't get excited
Pause.
when you think about ice cream.
He's
Ice
scheming.
cream.
Yeah,
I am
pause.
scheming some ice cream.
No, I bet you're something in that ice cream.
Is that all it takes, Brandon? E walks in there rubbing her hands like this, and you're like, ready to go? E, why are you
How
rubbing
did
your
you
hands
know?
like that? Is it go time?
No, that's when he beats her.
Ah, damn it. Not this again.
God, he's the worst.
I mean, person who went X2 says what?
Person who cheated
Uh,
last week the entirety of the tournament.
I
didn't
can
get-
say that. I've never not played a full deck, Brandon.
I have 50 card
yeah,
decks every
it's
time
called
I
your
show up.
brain. You ain't playing with a full deck. It's called your brain.
I mean, at least his deck is legal.
You know?
Is it?
Yes,
He's
always.
playing Royal Knights with only 3 Omni. Like, what a What an absolute stooge.
Is that true? You guys didn't have a fourth Omni?
Yeah, we only have 3.
Sound like Caleb now. Caleb out here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What a stooge.
Playing 2
Yeah, but
Omnis.
You only need. I never didn't have it.
Okay.
You only need the one. You only need the one. Either I'm gonna kill you with this or I'm not. In the freaking podcast.
So something you could have done versus a Pillowmon is you can play extra Omnis to blow
play
it
the
up.
Omni. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
Having multiple Omnis in your hand is not a bad thing.
No, I agree. If I would have had a fourth, it would be in there. But I
Okay,
have to
then quit trying to justify playing 3 like it was a good choice.
Do you not remember the blue hybrid debacle? Oh, I put the one Magna in there because I had it.
Yeah. Yep. You're like, it was because it was the alt art. But then you started justifying it, and I was like, no.
It's a good
It
card.
was objectively incorrect to play the Magna.
It's a good card.
It's not. It never has been. It never was.
Good card. Play in the podcast.
You never had your
please.
car.
The more you keep saying that, the more I'm gonna continue to force us to waffle on.
I will just leave the call and go eat my toast.
Magna Grurumon sucks.
It's a bad card.
BT7 fresh out the
I
pack,
didn't
still
have
bad.
a third alt art of Mirage, okay?
And just play the normal art. Just be that guy.
No. The whole deck was going to be alt arts, okay? I couldn't just play one unalt art Mirage. It's not how that works. Right,
Yep.
Sean? Even you agreed with that.
Yeah, but then you started trying to justify.
It's a
Magna
good
being
card.
good.
It's
Yeah.
not.
No, I'm just
You're
kidding. I'm
wrong.
just kidding.
It's objectively not. It never was a good card.
It's so funny. If you just say it loud enough and with enough confidence, it's got to be true.
That only works on
Somehow
weak-minded
believe
people.
you.
Still have my blue hybrid deck just sitting out.
Same.
Collecting dust.
You know what, Chris? Maybe you can play Mirage next week. You'll be the
No.
highlighted deck, and people can make fun of you
It's-
for being bad at it.
It's Armor Rush.
Good, because after this week, I'm going back to Melga for the next 2 months.
That's lame.
I got
Enjoy not being
I got
on the
my
channel
glory.
until we play.
That's all good. I got my glory. I got my first place top with Luga.
Yeah, and you're
Now I gotta
cheating.
chase.
Your cheater
Now I gotta
pants.
chase. Don't you start with me. Now
47
I gotta
card
chase.
deck.
I gotta chase first place with Melga.
It'll be hilarious if you go through one of the longest formats we've ever had and never come in first with your pet deck.
He
Yeah.
did that with Bond.
Yep.
You never came in first with Gabu Bomb when it was the best deck in the format.
Full power.
I just could never get it. It was always so bad. Like
Bro, you
I'd
trash.
run across you in like the first round, and you're like, security check +1 Greymon, good game, I guess.
Oh yeah, get
Or
wrecked.
some stupid crap would happen where I'd be like, all right, hard play Tamer, search Gabumon, reveal all 4 copies of Bond. All right, yeah, that's game, bro. You got it.
Yeah,
That actually happened, by the way.
I'm sure it did. That felt like a memory.
Happened
was a
also
clear
against
memory.
one of the players he hated playing against too.
Yep.
Hate it for you.
It'd be like that sometimes. What are you gonna do?
I know exactly what game you're talking about when I thrashed you when you were playing Gabu Bond.
Yeah,
I was playing Jess Bond. You got
Yeah.
thrashed by Jess Bond.
Just couldn't do anything. You were just like, hey, here's 2 security gone immediately, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah, no, you
I will
can't
never
even.
financially
You
recover.
can't even be aggro versus me. You got to out my board or you just die.
I don't think I topped with Bond until like 2 to 3 sets later, when I threw in the EX Leos and the red plugin. I topped with that variant.
Topping
'Cause your
locals
opponent-
means nothing.
Yeah, your opponent
No.
didn't want to out the Leomon, so it stayed on your board. So then
What
you
is
just
topping
promoted-
you? Like top 8, top 4? Like what
No,
is
I
that?
got first.
First.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually got first place with it. So
Oh,
It's
was that
first or nothing at
was I there
locals.
that week? Was I playing something that was remotely competitive?
I don't think
No,
we played
you
against
and
each
Ben-
other.
You and Ben weren't there.
Okay.
No,
classic.
pretty sure at least one of them was.
It was just Brandon, Mel, and Solar. That's it. That's all who
That
played.
was three person tournament.
Yeah.
2
2
round tourney.
rounds. Yeah.
No, and Caleb too. Caleb was there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Caleb was there.
Yeah, still 2 rounds.
Yeah. I like how you said it was short, even though it's still not.
Still like almost 2 hours.
Yeah, it's not 3 hours.
I mean,
At this point, I'm going to start
You're-
saying it every week.
you're not
We'll just make a joke
wrong,
of it.
but it's not short.
You're short.
Not
Sean's
really.
the tallest one here.
Yeah, not with your back like that. Now you got to be horizontal.
I do lose like at least an inch because I can't really stand all the way straight up.
That is my biggest fear. I'm gonna end up like Grandpa.
Oh, with the back like that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's fucked.
He's like
Yeah, he's like he's almost like horizontal.
Oh, that's
like
like
this-
osteoporosis though.
he's
Yeah.
the shape of a C.
Yeah, that's
But
different.
everyone told me growing up, oh yeah, Christopher's like the tallest in our family. He's like as tall as Grandpa. And then I look over at Grandpa and he's like hunched over like this. I'm like, oh no,
Oh,
no. That's like
no.
osteoporosis and stuff. That's different.
All right. Well, boys, it was good. I'm gonna go make my food. I'm gonna eat.
Same.
I love how Chris couldn't get through one podcast without dropping an F-bomb. He waited all the way to the end.
Yeah.
He's gonna edit this whole part out. What are you talking about?
He
Oh.
always keeps the outro where we say goodbye.
Yeah. I let it out the
Oh,
F
do
word.
you?
Yeah. Fake fan.
Well,
Fake fan doesn't
Oops.
listen to the pod.
Fake fan.
I didn't think he kept this part. I thought he edited it out.
Yeah, fake fan.
Get out of here. Go enjoy your toast.
God.